Okay, hello everyone, God bless you. Today we'll be talking about culture, and culture is very important to different countries because of the traditions, it could be from the dishes, clothing, languages, whatever. So culture is very important. And you say, Daniel, how come we should learn about this? Because if you do learn about culture in different places, your mind will be exploring, basically outgoing. So therefore, I'll be speaking about the culture of Belgium, and not just any culture, but their dishes. Their typical dishes and what they eat, what is most symbolic for them and traditional. So therefore, let's start. So let's talk about their most traditional dish that they eat almost all the time. It's mussel frites, which I put it in English. It's mussels and fries. Why did they cultivate this? Because in the 1950s, when people were off their day and they decided to go to the shore because they longed for the shore, they wanted mussels, and mussels bring them happiness and joy because they love seafood. And as you see, there was fries, and their love, we'll talk about later, of fries aside, and which is mayonnaise, which they eat majority of the fries with the sauce. So therefore, mussels is one of the most traditional symbolic culture plate for them because it makes them lovable and it loves them want to eat it more and more. I'm not sure why they love it, but that's part of culture. And fun fact, in 2009, according to websites, more than 4 million pounds of mussels were consumed. So mussels is very, very important for them. So this is their main typical dish, what they eat, and almost everyday lives. So next, let's talk about the Belgian waffle. Everyone knows in America the Belgian waffle, what it is and how it is. And as we see, the Belgian waffle is thick compared to normal waffles and has holes for syrup and butter. But why is Belgian waffles a primary dish for Belgium? Well, it actually happened in 18th centuries when a baker, which didn't give the name, decided to make this recipe, and then from there it started from building from the top. And actually there's two important facts of Belgian waffle. It's actually called the Brussels waffle in Belgium because Brussels is the capital city of Belgium. Therefore, two people, first guy named Michael Versmeech, if I didn't correct his name right, actually went to in the 61 New York City State Fair to give the promotion of Belgian waffles. And since Americans, which I don't know why, didn't know the capital of Brussels, of Belgium, that's why it's good to know about cultures. Since they didn't know about the capital of Belgium, which is Brussels, he decided to name it Belgian waffle. And that's how it came Belgium, the Belgian waffle as we know today. And another fun fact is a guy named William Claiborne. He actually went to Seattle to brought this recipe to a restaurant who's, I'm not sure, I forgot the name of it, but that restaurant became Perkins restaurant we know today. So therefore they cultivated that recipe from William Claiborne as waffle recipe. So therefore waffles is one of the most impactful, even though it's simple, foods for Belgium. Next, I think this one sounds pretty good, is stone, which is mashed potatoes, and as you can see, but not just mashed potatoes, but mashed potatoes mixed with vegetables. So if you're a picky eater and don't like your vegetables, this would be a good idea. And this actually is very historical. This is very symbolic to them, a symbolic traditional side they usually eat it with. It actually happened in the 18th, 17th century when there were lack of meat during the winter. And when there was no food, they actually presented stone as their main vital food because there was lack of meat and it was during the winter. So this was a hearty meal that contributed to them and made them full. So therefore this meal helped a lot of lives, and it actually, who knows, actually helped a lot of people for the Belgium. So this is one of the most important side dishes of Belgium. It's mashed potatoes with vegetables. The vegetables are kale, onion, green peppers, all that stuff, Brussels sprouts, and other vegetables. They put a lot of vegetables. And as we see, they love potatoes. As we said earlier, the fries and mussels were mashed potatoes. Therefore, the next presentation is frites, which are the fries. And this is the last one also, that the symbol for their country, fries, which is frites. The story of this is very cool because since they don't say French fries over there, it's a toss-up between France or Belgium who is the competition. And they say French fries because there was an American soldier who went to World War I, went to Belgium, and since Belgium, their language I look accordingly, 49% of their speakers are French. So since the French, they were speaking French, even though they're Belgium, they were in French, but they were speaking that language. They thought, oh, what is this? They said, oh, it's fries. And since they speak French, oh, let's make French fries. And that's why the Americans, they cultivated to America. And another fun fact that one president named Thomas Jefferson in the 1700s loved it so much, he actually brought that recipe to America. So basically, Belgium, I believe, is one of the most known for their fries. You know, French kind of took some side out. But that's a great information about frites, and he actually had a whole museum about the history. And the history of fries, of why this is cultivated in their country, it's because it was just like the stone for the last presentation, there was lack of meat. So therefore, and a lack of fish during the winter. So therefore, they relied on this. And before it came potatoes, it was parsnips, kind of vegetable. I don't know how to explain it, but as from parsnips, it became as potato, which is obviously another vegetable. So that came more better for them, and obviously now everyone eats fries. Therefore, this is an important symbolic traditional. As I said, you have a museum of the history, and this is very important. And all the four foods that I said, stone, Belgian waffle, mussels, and frites are important for them because it represents how they are and the symbolical traditions. Therefore, to conclude, every country that the Lord has made is important, all their culture, because it makes them who they are. Even though sometimes we don't agree on certain cultures, but it's good to not adapt, but to know and to be knowledgeable of other countries, culture, their food, how they dress, how they talk, or whatever traditions they have. Therefore, to conclude, my last saying that it's always good to know about cultures because your mind will explode. Thank you.